This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. Thank you so much for stopping by. First and foremost, we want to thank our producer, Mark Winter, and Pet Life Radio for giving us the opportunity. And in this episode, guys, we're going to be talking about you do-it-yourself, stay-at-home dog groomers. How often should you be grooming your dog if you are the do-it-yourselfer? We have that, and we have our very funny comment segment coming up in this episode of Groomer Humor.
Are you listening to this right now with a cell phone clenched between your teeth as you frantically flip pages on your paper calendars? Or are you a new breed of groomer, bred for speed and efficiency of movement? 123 Pet software automates your communications, doing the reminding, confirming, thanking, and marketing for you. 123 Pet centralizes your schedule, employees, clients, inventory, and more. 123 Pet is the business management software you need. Start minding your business today. Visit 123petsoftware.com.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V with my little bambino, Anthony Ray. Ant, how are you doing today, man?
I'm just shocked that you said segment and not section. So I think I'm going to get some champagne after this. We should celebrate. This is a huge achievement for you, me, and the show as a whole.
Yeah. Well,
been a long ride.
It only took 69 episodes.
Yeah, right. 69.
69. That's a funny number.
Yep, we're a very mature show.
Yes. But no, listen, you got to, give me some slack, man. I haven't slept. Everything that's going on with the moving the store. I'm sleeping on average 3 hours a night. So I have no brain capacity to say the word segment. So I actually got lucky on that.
I don't have enough brain left to say segment.
Yeah.
It's funny. Those of you who don't know, my dad runs Nervous. He's a very nervous guy. And it's funny that even when we go to Home Depot to get something, our designer there told you to relax. Everybody has to tell you to relax.
Yes. Yes. I'm very hyper.
Right.
It's because I'm it's because I'm little. I'm small,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, that makes the all the construction guys that much more intimidating. I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's so true. I keep bothering these guys, and I walk over to oversee what they're doing, but keeping in mind that they're all 6'5", 240 pounds, and here comes the little Italian guy again to bother us. I asked the guy, I was like, hey, can we move the vent over, one tile? He goes, what's wrong with the vent? Nothing. The vent is fine.
It's
just
beautiful.
Leave it where it is. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful vent. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. I'm going to go change my pants.
The vent's fine. These guys are so intimidating,
What's wrong with pants? There's poo in them.
What's wrong with pants?
What's wrong with pants? Yeah, there's poo in them.
There's poo in them now.
We are so small. We're such small guys.
Yes, always been.
I'm not even what isn't the average 6 foot? Isn't that the average or something?
I think I've heard that. If that's the average, I'm well below.
Below average.
Below average. It's weird.
I'm every friend I have is taller than me, except 2.
Yeah,
and I don't have them by much at all.
Yeah, and then when you're in grammar school, you're the tallest guy. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, your freshman year, you're the shortest guy. How does that happen?
You know what it is? It's that because you're expecting the growth spurt, and your classmates didn't get theirs yet, and unbeknownst to you, you're whatever height you are in grammar school, you ain't going any higher. All your friends are. It's a shame.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it splurt or spurt?
I think it's spurt. It's splurt. No, not splurt. It's spurt. Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Comments section.
But it's I mean, even I know that though. And I'm like, I'm illiterate.
I don't think, doesn't illiterate mean you can't read?
I think so.
God.
Man, listen, that's why we groom dogs, and that's why we have to somehow get on the topic of the dog grooming, because I'm dumb to everything else.
This episode it's beyond off the rails. There's not even a railroad yet for this one. Mm-hmm. We have no tracks.
You know what? We create as we go, but all the time. So
yeah, kudos to us for somehow finding a way to fit grooming into our episodes, because we're very all over the place.
Yes, we definitely are. We're I don't know how we do it, but we do it.
Yeah, exactly. We drive each other a little crazy, but hey, it gets done. It gets done.
Sorry about that.
I just
had to plug in my computer.
I just got a taste of what it would feel like to do the show alone. I didn't like it. I just didn't care for it.
Yeah, we're just always unprepared. We're, you know what? That's the thing, though. I love doing the show because it's kind of like, just winging it, and that's why I love it. This is our outlet at this point.
Yeah. This is our voice. Okay, grooming.
Okay, let's talk grooming, guys. Listen, we're going to get into this because listen, we got this question a lot, and it's a really good question. We're getting so many inquiries. Okay,
I don't even know.
All right, listen. People are asking how often they should be grooming their dog at home if they're the do-it-yourselfer. That's grooming at home, obviously. And you know what? I think it's great, number one, that you guys out there have taken on the challenge of grooming your dogs at home, especially between, the COVID and all that stuff, and just people just generally taking more interest in being able to groom their dogs at home or wanting to groom their dogs at home. And there's so many benefits to grooming your dog at home. One is that you don't have to do it all in one shot. You can piecework it, and one day you can clip the face and just leave it alone, and the next day you can just kind of trim the ears or clean the ears or do pads. And with doing that, when you come around to giving your dog a full grooming, it's just that much less work, and it's less stressful on your dog because he doesn't have to go through the whole thing in one shot. So I think it's great that people are doing it, and again, you can do piecework. I think that's really important that, some of you may have to do that if you have a dog that, isn't real tolerant of it. Being able to do the piecework like that a little bit at a time really benefits you and the dog.
Yeah, and that's a really good point, because there's probably a misconception for pet owners where attempting a grooming at home means you have to do it from start to finish. That's not true at all. We do, as groomers with a storefront, we have to complete the dog from start to finish throughout the day. But even we do it in sections throughout the day. You could do it in sections throughout the week. You don't have to, you don't have to pick your dog up at the end of the day, and you're not a professional. So it's better to keep it safe, and you could do it bit by bit. There's no rush as long as you're doing something.
Exactly. And you don't have the burden of having to pay $2,000 a month in rent.
Yeah, exactly. So right.
That's why, us groomers, we got to bang the dogs out. We got to get the whole grooming done in one shot times, 6. So
there's even sometimes where we do a dog in segments throughout, not a 1 week, but there's times where we do a dog half one day, half another day, very rare, but sometimes it's just that, the dog is whatever, a rescue, and it's just really, really beat up, and it's matted to hell, and it's just, it's sometimes we want to save this dog, but it's all right, well, let's do half of it today. It's way too much for him.
Yep.
Sorry, my phone went off. And half the next day or something like that. It's rare, but it's even us as professionals have to do it like that sometimes.
Yeah, you should try that on yourself, Anthony. You should clean yourself up a little bit one day, and then a little bit another day if it's too much to do all in one shot.
Well, it's definitely too much to do in one shot. We know that. That's why I don't do it.
Right, just too much effort.
Listen, if it's going to be too much in general, it's why bother.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my own stench. I mean, I'm married, so I know that I'm dragging others down, but I keep to myself most of the time.
That's true love, though.
Yeah. See? My cats, they do I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but when a cat smells something or tastes something they don't like, they drop their jaw, like the way humans do. Like, what? Like, that is so bad. Both my cats have done that to me on numerous occasions. They'll come up to me, and my cats they're affectionate. They give a lot of kisses.
Oh,
And a lot of times they'll come up and they'll like lick my forehead or something, and
Dude.
they'll just drop the jaw. Like, what is going on with your forehead, dude?
dealing with, Anthony's jaw-dropping odor. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Your odor is jaw-dropping.
Jaw-droppingly bad.
That's messed up, man. Your poor cats.
I know.
Oh. Well, listen. Again, though, man, that's funny. See, don't give me the giggles.
Sorry.
No, I really, again, want to say how proud I am of everybody out there who are grooming your own dogs. It's so, so important. And again, even if you guys aren't doing the full job at home and you still choose to like partially groom your dog at home and then bring the dog to a groomer and get it professionally done, the great thing about that is that you don't have to do it as often. You could save money. You can do more maintenance in between groomings where it's not going to take the groomer as long to do it. Or you could stretch it out. Like I said, you could save money by stretching your groomings out rather than going to the groomer every 6 weeks. You can turn that into every 12 weeks and do a grooming yourself in between. And I'm proud of you guys out there. I'm also proud of all the YouTubers, including ourselves, man. Like, listen, it's hard to do what we do. And there's so many grooming channels out there now that we highly recommend on top of ours. If you guys, don't like ours for whatever reason, I can't see how you don't, check out some other ones. You know what I mean? Just go to like Go Groomer, Amy at Go Groomer. She's awesome. There's just so many grooming channels out there that I think that you guys owe it to yourself to kind of just, look around, see what groomers are doing. Groomers have different styles. You might learn something different from Amy that you learn from us and vice versa. So, again, just hats off to all of the YouTuber groomers out there that are just showing our craft, which, again, is a very difficult thing to do. It's so hard to film a dog. Right, Ant? I mean...
We miss a lot of opportunities, too, because there's sometimes where a dog... This will make such a good video, but the dog is being just too difficult. He won't stay still, and it's just not safe for me to not have that extra hand on the dog and have a camera in my hand instead, because like we've said in the past, we'll always, it's safety first. Our YouTube channel comes second, obviously, to the health of all of our dogs and our customers. So if there's a dog that's matted up and it would just be such a good video that we know you guys would like to see, if the dog's just going too crazy where I got to help, I'm not going to pick up the camera and do it because I got to be hands-on. So it's like, it's so difficult to film. Really, the stars have to align. I give Amy a lot of credit too because she posts so consistently. We struggle with consistency sometimes because you guys have told us before that you love the shots that we get. That sometimes is what's wrong with our consistency, is that we like to film the perfect, like everything has to be perfect. I'd like to get these really good close-up shots for you guys, and I don't always have the chance to do that. And a lot of times, and it's probably not a good thing. I should say, screw that. Let's at least get this video out there for them to see. But sometimes it's like, well, I want you guys to see this really up close, and if I can't get up close, it's like, why bother? That's not necessarily a good thing, but filming this is so difficult too. Like, I don't know. I've never been one of those people where it's like, let's just whatever, however it comes out. I took TV video production in high school, so that's why, like, I do the editing for the channel. So it's like, I'm kind of a perfectionist in that way. You've seen me stay on one part of the video just because it looks a little weird. And right. I'll spend a half an hour on it. It's like, it doesn't look good. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad because we really should get more videos out there. But I like them to come out good.
We're also, circumstantial right now. We're moving our store. It's crazy time for us. And we do the podcast, of course. So we have 3 jobs. But it was a good point you made. When we have like a harder to handle dog, sometimes I can't even imagine doing a video because I have to focus. If I have like a severely matted dog that's not taking to the grooming, it's not really film time. You know what I mean? I really have to worry. I don't want to gash the dog open or anything like that. As we make our move and we film more, we're going to post more often. Again, we apologize. It's just everything is circumstantial. We're going to be putting out just all kinds of videos. and really getting into more detail as to what we do as dog groomers. But again, it's just, listen, we're happy that we're creeping up on 20,000 subscribers. Thank you so much on our YouTube channel. We really, really appreciate you guys subscribing to our channel. All of the great comments and the funny comments too. I don't know how funny they are, but whatever. It's just, we have to put it all out there for you, and we love doing it.
Oh, yeah. When we first started all this stuff, the podcast included and stuff, it was so like you said at the beginning of this episode, just winging it. Like, we didn't really know what we were doing, and we just love what we do. And it was really your idea, Dad, who you were like, yeah, let's film it. Let's see if people like it. And it's just like, I remember, I give you your credit. There was not much going on for the first couple of months. We were like, we suck.
Yeah. I love people that decide to do YouTube, and I think we were kind of a little bit disillusioned in the beginning too. Like, man, as soon as we do, man, we're going to get 1 million subscribers. Listen, it took us 6 months to get 50 subscribers.
Oh,
if you decide to do YouTube, you better hang in there.
Yeah. One thing I learned is to be humble. And be appreciative of every single subscriber that you get, because once we changed our perspective on it a little bit, and it was like, you know what, I'm happy we have 50. That's 50 people that are tuning into our channel, and we started being really appreciative of it. Man, then once stuff really started happening, where now we have 500. Oh my God, we have 1,000. We have 10,000. It's like now you're really appreciating it for what it is, and we love you guys.
We do. We love you guys, and it's more than just filming your own channel. You have to do all your community work too. You have to, if you're going to run a YouTube channel, you have to also watch YouTube. I mean, you're going to learn more from watching other people's channels than you ever will trying to just do it yourself. You know what I mean? You have to do your community work and leave comments and leave nice comments, please. But yeah, you have to do your work. You have to be into YouTube, and no matter what it is, and be authentic too. I mean, I listen to music all the time, so I leave comments with music. Anybody's doing music channels and things like that, and do it yourself. I work on my own car. It's just, YouTube is awesome, and I'm so glad that dog groomers have a niche in the YouTube community. So again, we want to applaud all of you guys who are dog groomers out there doing it like we are, and we know how difficult it is.
You guys, this all is, it sounds like we're going off on a tangent, but we're not. This is in keeping with the rest of the episode, because you guys who are doing this stuff at home or learning how to do it at home, you're getting a lot of that information from YouTubers like us, like Amy, like a bunch of other ones, even the ones that have been around for 10 years, that who saw this coming and who knew we got to get this information out there. Kudos to them too. But yeah, YouTubers and dog groomers alike have to sort of work together. That's why we mention Amy a lot, because we really love Amy. She's a huge team player.
She's our friend.
Yes, we've become pretty decent friends with her through the shutdown. We love what she does. Again, consistency. She is so good at that. Mm-hmm. And she's really built a really comforting audience, and they love her and we love her. And she has some really good stuff on her channel. So like my dad said earlier, if there's something that we're not showing you, check Amy's out, because it's likely that maybe she has a different version of it, or that she has what you're looking for. It's just all around. We're really proud of all of you guys, because even before all of this COVID stuff happened, you guys were you were watching and you were learning about it. So it's not the shutdown and everything that got everything started. That just made it even more. But you guys have been taking an interest in this stuff for years now. And it's like, we really appreciate it, because we've been getting a lot lately. I never realized how hard what you guys do was. And we, even for people who don't have a pet, some people just come in and watch. There's some people, our shop is in a small town, so we have some just people who aren't even pet owners who see the channel, and they come in and they, I'm a fan of your channel, and we ask them what kind of dog they have. They say, well, I don't have a dog. It's really crazy what you do, and we like to watch you guys. It's nice to meet you, whatever. And so it just all around, pet owners are becoming so hands-on, and it's just really good to see.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, at some point, you know what? Maybe we'll reach out to Amy and see if we get her on the podcast as a guest. That would be a great idea if Amy wants to do that. So we'll reach out. This way, we'll get a little bit more opinions there. But we're gonna go to break in a second here, and when we come back, though, I want to talk about a couple more of the benefits of grooming your dog at home, and I want to also talk about some don'ts in grooming your dog at home. So we're going to talk about it when we come back after this message.
Hey everybody, it's Rudy and Anthony again, and since you are all such wonderful listeners, we are going to take a quick second to tell you about a lovely product that has come our way. One of the most common issues that we see in our grooming shop on a day-to-day basis is bad dental hygiene. And what if I told you one chew a day for happier, healthier dog years? If you're in the market for a dental treat that does more for your dog, Daily Dose is a 2-in-1 chew that pairs a daily dental scrub with powerful supplements to help with the biggest health concerns facing our dogs. Daily Dose was developed by vets to be simple to use and super effective. Plus, dogs love the taste.
As Anthony said, this is 2-in-1. It's dental hygiene and full body health, a concept that might be lost on Anthony, but it won't be lost on your dog. It's available in 4 benefits: skin health, heart health, joint health, and calming. We should all be so lucky to be able to chew on something that's actually good for us.
We've given out plenty of samples to our customers, and their dogs absolutely love it. So don't waste any time, guys. You're going to go to yourpetsdailydose.com, and for $3 off of your order, use promo code Groomer. That's yourpetsdailydose.com. Use promo code Groomer for $3 off of your order.
I have a chocolate cocker spaniel named Lady and a blackmouth cur, and it's a lot of responsibility owning a dog. My dogs don't have any health problems because they're eating what they need to eat.
DINOVITE.com.
Dynovite is like pouring a multivitamin right onto their food. We'll be scooping our Dynovite, then squirting the liquor chops and the fish oil. They start salivating.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
I get my Dynovite at DINOVICE.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. We are your hosts. I am Anthony Ray, hanging out with my dad, Rudy V. And we're talking about grooming your dog at home and some benefits to it and what can make it easier for you, how often you should do it, all that fun stuff. And right off the bat, one of the most helpful things is you having the option of segmenting the grooming. And we mentioned earlier that professional groomers who have a grooming studio or a storefront, we don't always have that luxury. It does happen. It's pretty rare, but usually we do have to complete the grooming from start to finish so that you can pick up your little baby, obviously. But when you're at home, you do have the luxury of segmenting. And I agree with that 100%, that maybe to be safe and to make it a little bit more of an enjoyable experience for your pet, segment it. Do this one day, do this the other day, and you'll get it all done. It might take a couple of days, but you'll get it done. There's a lot of benefits to that.
Yeah, and by doing it that way too, it also keeps you a little bit more in tune to your dog. For example, you'll be checking the ears more often rather than doing it all in one shot every 6 weeks or every month. If you do the ears one day and you do the nails and pads another day, you'll just be that much more on top of it. Why not clean the ears out twice or 3 times in between groomings? It'll just keep you a little bit more accountable by segmenting it. But one of the things I do want to mention is, as far as bathing your dog, you don't want to bathe your dog all that often. I suggest that you bathe your dog no more than every 3 weeks. So you could do all the rest of the stuff, but as far as the bath itself, you really shouldn't be doing it any more than 3 weeks, because if you do it more than that, especially if you're using a less than mild tearless shampoo, you will dry out the coat, and you don't want to do that. Your dog has skin that produce essential oils to keep the dog healthy and keep the coat clean. You don't want to wash that away too often. So I would do it no more than every 3 weeks. But like I said, everything else you can really kind of stay on top of, and just the general maintenance that, to be honest, we should all be doing anyway. You shouldn't really let your dog's ears go a whole 6 weeks without giving them, a quick wipe or something in between groomings, where now, there's possible ear infection. By the time you get the dog to the groomer, it's just a whole fiasco. The dog's in pain, and now you're clearing up an ear infection. So, yeah, that's the only don't really. You don't want to overbathe the dog.
See, that's why I only bathe once every 3 weeks. I'm trying to, I don't want to dry my skin up, and I'm trying to keep my coat nice, and I want it to flow. Let it flow.
You know what, Anthony? I'm starting to actually believe you here because you do have good skin.
I think I'm onto something.
Wow. No bathing.
Listen, I've said this on stage, but I'm not kidding. Your body can only get so dirty. I'm convinced that you do reach a point where you just get so dirty that it comes full circle and you're clean again. So I think that, it can only get, you know what I mean? Your body has no choice but to be like, you know what, screw it, we're clean. And then it just starts all over.
Yeah.
It's like a video game.
I don't know. Maybe you're on something. You should write a book.
Yeah, it's called Stinky.
Yeah, or just start a whole separate YouTube channel about, no bathing.
It could be vlog style where I could, all right, guys, there's a day 157. I'm not sure I was right about the whole circle thing, but we're okay.
My eye is glued shut with gook.
Yeah, right. So. And for some reason, I'm really hungry. I don't know if the two or I don't know.
Yeah, my dad has to clip it out.
Right. My cats are no longer with us. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Got a divorce.
My wife is gone. My cats are gone.
So I don't know.
So you said you had a couple of don'ts for the people.
No, I had the one. I already said
that was the one?
Yeah. Would you get, listen, see, you got earwax buildup from not bathing. You got to clean out your ears. I already said it. Was not bathing, to not bathe your dog more than every 3 weeks. Stupid.
I'm sorry. I assume there'd be more than one don't.
All right. Listen, let's get to the funny comment segment.
There it is. Now we're banging on all cylinders.
All right.
I'm a professional.
So, you know what? This one goes along with the one from last week's show. I don't know how funny it is. Pissed me off, though. Pissed me off, though. Comments are starting to piss me off, dude. All right. This one says, and this was off of I think it was a nail clip video or a pad video. I'm not sure which one it was. But this person said, how many times can you use the word literally in one video? And your pronunciation of the word huge, there's no silent H in the word huge. Hey, dude. Listen, did you get anything out of the video, though? Did you learn anything from the nail clip video? What are you, an English teacher?
Yeah, right.
How many fun? You know what? I'll use the word literally as literal and literally as literal I want. How about that?
And what's with the? Oh, we're from New Jersey. We just talked about this last week.
We just talked about this. I'm telling you, you don't understand. Huge. Listen, it should be spelled the way it's said. Huge. Yuge. That's how it should be said.
That's how we say it. So okay, fine. What do you want us to say? Hoogie? Come on, man.
Exactly.
Who is pronouncing that H?
Right. Exactly. Nobody pronounces the hoogie.
Come on. Yes. Dude, we're in the middle of filming, what was it, a nail clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the middle of filming a nail clip. You're not going to start and say, huge. Come on.
That's my point. Like, I don't know anybody that says huge.
Right. Me neither. Okay. I mean, do we have to move?
I don't know. It's the same people that say the word, clothes.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know what? It's clothes. Just like a clothes sign. I'm going to wash
the door.
I'm going to wash my clothes today. I'm not going to wash my clothes.
Yeah. I have no interest in hearing about you and your clothes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, deleted.
Yeah, delete. You know what? Because there's no consistency in that argument anyway. Because I'm sure everybody has a word or a few that they don't say exactly the way it's spelled. Even clothes is a good example too. Because again, we're not technically. It should be called clothes. You know what I mean? That's not. It's no.
I almost spit out my coffee.
That's what happens.
Claudes.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody would name their child. Oh, this is Claudes.
This is Claudes, and this is Claudias. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Again, like we're from Jersey, so whatever. You know what? I talk literally. That's how I talk.
Yeah,
and
we literally say words literally.
Yes. So anyway, again, I don't know how funny it is, but that's the comment.
Some of these comments are creating a hoogie problem because we're in a good mood, and then the next thing you know, you're in a bad mood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is important to us. Okay, this is hoogie for us.
Right? Yeah, guys, this is everything for us. Okay, this is hoogie. All right. So don't make such a hoogie deal about the way we talk.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, don't even get me talk. Yeah. Talk. Who is saying talc? Come on, man. Where are you from?
Again, like we said last week, I think we talk correct, and everybody else is talking wrong.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just, and also, who cares? Who cares?
Right.
How come it's so okay to make fun of Jersey and New Yorkers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we say it like that. Talk. You know why? Because I think talk doesn't sound good. I think that sounds dumb.
Right.
Or I'm sorry, dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah, dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. That's all I wanted to say about that. And, I'm literally pissed, but yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm literally pissed in a hoogie way. Forget it. Well, with all that said, thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, as always, we'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from all you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook. Follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been a hoogie pleasure. And until next time, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.